Keep your team's glass half full.
I am thirsty.
With over 10,000 swag options at Custom Ink.
If you're living with severe alopecia areata, it's time.
Yo, what is the me?
I'm Aaron
And
Judge.
every
Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
the end of it, the background for a bunch of do without. Slow would never. Video is to rectify that, and for the last time, we. Got to sell these. Hey, Owen!
Andy Pajes ready at the plate, and we're good to go. Foul ball, and we're off and running. And the 0-1. A tad early. Just a tad.
High inside.
And the first out of the game is a strikeout.
Four-seam fastball.
Mookie Betts
Low
ready
outside.
to hit. Went with the slider, but misses.
You could be vaping formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy. Oh dear.
Four-seam fastball.
And the pitch.
Formaldehyde. Oh dear.
What? I knew it. Oh dear, oh dear.
What?
Four-seam fastball.
Are you an elk?
High outside.
I don't know what I am.
Bears down for a
Four-seam
strike.
fastball. High inside.
Strikes him out. With that at bat with full
Low
swing.
inside.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate. Off speed, out of the zone.
Slider.
Tough pitch to hit.
AAA sports games are made with hundreds of employees, massive budgets, and some features taking years to develop. Then there's games like this, a lacrosse game made by 5 total people. Can an indie game compete against the likes of EA Sports and 2K? Today we'll find out. It's been a while since I was genuinely excited for a new sports game, and today we have it, Lacrosse 26. Not to flex or anything, but I did play lacrosse in 7th and 8th grade, and I was kinda nasty, so I'm more than qualified to give this game an honest review. No, I'm just kidding, but this is Lacrosse 26 from the eyes of a casual lacrosse fan. Lacrosse,
Runner on first.
Xbox.
The pitch. Runner breaks for
Oh
second.
no. Here is our title screen. Lacrosse 26 actually looks pretty nasty. One thing to note about this game is they didn't go out and spend a ton of money for the pro lacrosse license. There are no licensed teams or players in this game. Okay, we load right in and we are just directly on the field. We're representing the Eagles, and look at this. The physics, the movement. It may be a small indie company, but the movement looks good. So looking at the shooting here, there's going to be that bar down below.
Runner at second.
And sit up high, we're going to go, is a tale as old as time. Good. So looking at the shooting here, there's going to be that bar down below. And it's essentially like the NBA 2K bar. So if you want to aim a perfect shot, you have to hold the B button for the perfect amount of time. So if I hold this too long, okay, it sails 300 feet over the net. Like, can we just admire the physics for a moment? Look at the back and forth. There's actually a little momentum in the player movement. It's just not your static arcade typical game.
Ryan O'Hearn
Batting
in
third.
the
No way.
box.
Look at the little
Number
the
29.
back and forth. There's
Ryan.
over the net. Like, can we just admire the physics for a moment? Look at the back and forth. There's actually a little momentum in the player movement. It's just not your static arcade typical game. No way. Look at the little hezzy pump fake dodge into the spin move into the bottom right. I'm nasty. I'm actually nasty. This is the main menu of the game. So you're just like you can mess around, hit start, and boom, we're into the main menu. This is nuts. NHL 26 needs this. Like between games, you just immediately hop in and boom, we're in a quick play game. That is insane. No practice needed. We're just going to jump into this thing. Like I said, they do not have any sort of official license, so you can see these are the teams we're working with. It is a tale as old as time. Ohio Stars versus the Retrievers. We do actually have a couple different map options or stadiums, I guess. We have a night mode, the Cross Fieldhouse Night. That actually looks nasty. College Park, though. Okay, College Park looks sick. We'll play in the bowl. No way. There is a full commentator package with the walkout animation. Dude, this is a better presentation than NHL 26. Okay, we have a rank 14 versus a rank 38. We're getting closer to every player. Also, who are these players? I thought it was fully unlicensed, so are these just like random headshots of random people? Are they AI? What is this? Also, respect, they didn't actually sell out the 100K College Stadium Bowl. They kept it honest, like only the lower portion is filled with the fans, but there are fans in the stands. And I think I just jumped the opening shot. Okay. All right, so the thing we have to keep in mind with lacrosse is it's not like hockey where, the possession is changing. Put that up. Yep, we're going to the race in the corner. It's not like hockey where the possession is changing every time you come up the ice. The puck's bouncing around. Like, we have to keep possession of this puck. So we're going to try to just load this stuff. Look at this. Sit up high. We're going to go cross. Bang. Oh, I held it too long. Okay, so if you don't get that perfect shot, the ball is going to sail over the net. And the thing I'm noticing, okay, so your defense is going to be the same as your shooting, where if you, I actually just no look send this all the way down the field, I can. So on defense, if you hit X or B, that's going to poke or cross-check your opponent, and depending on how well you do that is how well it's going to work. Dude, this is actually flowing pretty. Okay, it flows pretty well. The animations with the defense may be a little bit questionable. Every single hit is someone getting absolutely. That's with you. We actually actually change mode versus all you have is score a quick goal here, call it a day, get our win, and get out of here. I'm sitting right next to him, spamming the. Okay, I was spamming the poke check there, and it did work. That's what I'm saying, though. It's just like so random. Okay, we do get a big hit from behind. Like, he was running away from me. And yes, I, like, timed it well, but do I really deserve to get a big cross check in the back as he's running away towards the net? Probably not. Nope, we're going to go one quick pass, one quick cut. Delilah? I actually thought that went in. Okay, we have 10 seconds left. We're going to try to go for one last rush. We can hold on. I see a lot of field. I see a lot of field. 60. Center. 3. Oh, gosh, dude, I actually timed that well, and that'll do it. I think it's the game that ended tie. No, we do get a little OT action. Okay.
Tucker stands at first with 1 out.
Oh, my.
And that's a
I mean,
base
that was
hit.
actually
Lead runner makes
nasty.
the turn at second.
Nice little...
Now they have runners at the corners after that 1-out single.
Middle outside.
Oscar Hernandez shuffles to the plate. How about a mulligan?
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Cleared the hips
Cutter.
early.
High outside.
Doubles down on the
Four-seam
fastball.
fastball. Low outside.
That's a strikeout for J.R. Richard.
Sinker.
Big
Low
pitch
middle.
right there. Tommy Edman
Slider.
fouls away the first
Middle
offering.
inside.
0-1. The pitch. Good slider.
Cutter. Low inside.
Now a check swing, but held up.
Middle inside.
We've seen it 3 times.
Trainer's going to come out, and by the time he gets there, it looks like Patrick can see again. He's trying to explain to him, like, I just looked up and then everything went, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a really scary feeling. And here's exactly how he explained it after the game.
I couldn't see for a good 15, 20 seconds. Yeah, I don't know, something, it was just a different feeling. I feel fine, feel better now, so.
When you say you couldn't see, like everything was blurry or like literally everything was black?
It was, it felt like my eyeballs were at the top of my head. And
He's trying to explain to him, like, I just looked up and then everything went, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a really scary feeling. And here's exactly how he explained it after the game. The coldest game in NHL history. The NHL has
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 21.
Our game played around New Year. But in 2022, the matchup between the Minnesota Wild and the St. Louis Blues turned into a survival challenge. The temperature dropped to -4 degrees Fahrenheit with brutal wind chill, making it feel like -31. Still, the game had to go on, and it did. To stay warm, players kept skating hard and scoring fast. St. Louis came out on top with a 6-4 victory. This was officially the coldest outdoor game in NHL history.
What's up, guys? This is Bird Music, and welcome to the most broken shotgun in Call of Duty history. At least I think it might be. We now have access to the Akita, Scorchlink, Akimbo weekly challenges in Black Ops 7, and I'm going to do these as fast as I possibly can so we can unlock this and I can show you guys if it's either broken or if it's trash. And from looking at all the different challenges across all 4 different modes, I think ultimately the easiest place to do this is going to be co-op and endgame. The challenges just really don't look that bad, and we should be able to knock this out faster than any of the other modes. I'm going to go ahead and use the Maddox RFB because I really have barely used this thing since they added it. And here's the challenges for co-op and endgame. You have to eliminate 50 guild tech enemies, get a kill while driving a vehicle 25 times, eliminate 10 guild GR5, get 250 eliminations with ARs, destroy 3 guild dogs, and then get 50 crits. It really is not that bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and knock it out. There's also some new events in the game as well. They have this rally point event, which should be unlocking the crossbow, but it's not going to be happening immediately. They have this sort of strange mix of you having to do your own personal challenges, but there's also a community goal, so the community also has to try to complete this. You can play any of the 4 modes, and it will earn you progress towards this, but as you can see right now, there's only 3 missions unlocked, and you can't do the 4th or 5th ones until like 2 days from now. So it is time gated, but aside from that, we do also have double XP for the next 4 days, so not too bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some endgame, and let's get to the Akimbo shotgun unlocked and see if it's going to be broken or not. But yeah, man, if you guys do enjoy this video and you want to see some more weekly challenge type videos on Black Ops 7, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Regardless of or hating Black Ops 7, I am really happy that they brought back the weekly challenge system from Modern Warfare 3. It gives us something brand new and generally pretty cool to look forward to every single week. So I'm system from Modern Warfare 3. It gives us something brand new and generally pretty cool to look forward to every single week. So I'm glad that they did it for Black Ops 7. Also, they just tweeted about Holiday Hijacked. I wonder if there's going to be an Easter egg on that. They haven't even done the Easter egg for Nuketown. All right, first thing we're doing, we're going straight to the command center. I need to get my gun to Legendary as soon as I can. Wait, I'm sorry. Did they already kill it? How did we already... Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of XP. We just did like everything we possibly could. I was 13 robots off, and then I just would have had to do the mastery cameras, which would vehicle, assuming that I can run over 25 people without this thing blowing up. Or can I just like switch to the main gunner? Oh, I switch seats? Oh, there you go. Will this count if I just shoot this guy? Let's see. Is that going to count? It does. Okay, so I can just sit on the turret. Beautiful. Can I at least run over one guy? Yeah, there you go. GTA 6 Ops 7 confirmed. Come on. Spawn more of these idiots. Wait. I think we got it done, but we're about to blow up. Damn. Okay, that was perfect timing. And now we just have to kill 2 more goals, and we'll get to the Kimbo shot. Come on, please have a dog inside, please. It does. All right, nice. And, okay, it's dead. I am really curious to see if this Akita attachment's going to be broken, because that shotgun can be so fucking annoying, and I'm really, really curious to see if this attachment is going to be completely busted, or if it's just going to be horrible. All right, we got to try to find one more dog. There's a surprise shipment here. Hopefully it has a dog inside. Are we getting a brand new puppy for Christmas? Let's find out. Come on. It is a rhino. Okay, that is not the animal we want. I'm not even going to deal with that. This better have a dog inside.
In the air, out to right.
Please have a dog. Please. It's a dog. Let's go. All right, yeah, that was lucky right there, man. Boom, it is done. That should do it. Yep, there you go. The Akita Scorchlink Akimbo is unlocked. And now we must leave so we can see if it's broken. That took roughly 40 to 45 minutes. Honestly, not that bad. I was also kind of distracted with some camo grinding as well as beating the boss. But regardless of that, I feel like we still made pretty decent time. And I do think overall this is the easier place to get these weeklies done. But at the same time, you can mix and match the challenges if you want. If you don't want to play endgame, you don't have to play it. And there you go. We are out of here. How much XP did we get that game? We did so much stuff. There go 57,000.
That's been the pattern.
105,000. Oh my god, that's a lot of XP. We just did like everything we possibly could. I was 13 robots off, and then I just would have had to do the mastery camos, which wouldn't have been that bad. But yeah, we don't have to talk about that anymore because we're going to switch on over to multiplayer, and we've got to start this shot.
Number 29.
No, I did quickly. Listen, I'm just so ready for this.
Hoping to do a little more damage this time around.
In
the air to left center.
I basically
Third
need a
man
build
is
for
drifting
preparation
back.
for this disgusting
2 straight set down begin the bottom of the
here is available in the stock attachments, and there it is. The description
Ryan
says
Howard
dual-wield
starts to the
2
plate
belt
with
fed
boosted
full-auto
attributes
shotguns
as
for
a
extreme
parallel
close-range firepower, manage overheats to stay in the action, some penalties to
connect with
upfront
the
damage,
fastball
range,
that missed
recoil,
the
and
zone.
handling, block underbarrel attachments. And as you can see, just based off of the stats, this thing should be horrible. We get a 22% damage reduction to every single body parts. There's all kinds of different penalties. For camos, what is he doing? He's checking the vending machine.
That's a strikeout, and the inning's over. 3 up, 3 down. A thing of beauty. Kyle Tucker.
Ollie!
Line drive. Grabs it on the run.
Slider. Middle outside.
Smith takes low
Four-seam
for a
fastball.
ball.
High
Second
inside.
trip to the plate in this one. Went with the slider,
Slider.
and it's a strike.
Middle inside.
Smith hits it foul.
Low middle.
It's a swinging strikeout for J.R. Richards.
Sinker.
Digging in for the
Low
Dodgers, Max Muncy. He singled to right in his first at bat. Starts with the
Four-seam
ball.
fastball. High inside.
Straight back and
Sinker.
foul.
Low inside.
Delivers a cutter out of the
Four-seam
zone.
fastball. High middle.
Ground ball smoked up the middle. To first. That ends the frame. That does it. Scott Rowland leads off playing from ahead.
Holding.
Slider misses the zone.
The Call of Duty Killer is now a mobile game, and I'm not exactly sure how to feel about it. But what's up, guys? This is Bert Music,
Now,
and
who's supposed
welcome
to hit
to
that?
Delta Force Mobile. That's right, the game that's been out on PC for quite a bit now has a mobile version. It came out a couple days ago, and we're going to be playing it for the first time.
In
We're
the
gonna see
air
how
to
it
right.
runs. I still have an
And it
iPhone 11 Pro Max. It's nothing fancy. I've had this phone for years, and I'm curious to see how the game is going to run on here. What makes this
Mike
even more
Napoli
interesting is that
in the
before
box with a runner on
I've called Delta
first.
Force the Battlefield Killer, because really, that's what this game has kind of set out to do. But since
And
they're
that
releasing
gets a
on
piece of
mobile, they're also going to be competing with
The
Call of
hit
Duty
batter
Mobile, which is
technically the most played Call of Duty game and one of the most highest grossing Call of Duty games of all time. The game is raking in the cash, raking in the players, and even though some people might not really consider Delta Force direct competition to Call of Duty because of the types of gameplay that it offers, they are still competing in the same mobile game space, which is really interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out Warfare mode of Delta Force Mobile, and we'll see if it's any good. Yeah, we already know how this works. We played this on PC, which, by the way, I know a lot of you guys are really curious about the console version of Delta Force, and unfortunately, much like GTA 6, there isn't any news about that at the moment. But if or when that
A little out front, he swings through it. Another offering of the fastball.
Why are Call of Duty skins so weird now? A lot of COD players feel like the game is losing its identity. The franchise used to pump out games that felt realistic. The environments and the soldiers were believable, and it made Call of Duty actually feel cool. But now, in 2025, we have this and this. So who's to blame for all of this? Some people feel like Fortnite is responsible for this mess. But do keep in mind that the weird skins in Call of Duty started with Advanced Warfare back in 2014. Clearly, the weird and wacky skins sell, and it's making them a ton of cash. But if the players stopped buying the weird bundles, do you think Call of Duty would stop making so many weird skins? Why are Call of Duty skins so weird?
In his first at bat. 0-1 to start.
Slider. Low middle.
Not late.
Slider. Low outside.
Strike three. Seventh strikeout of the game.
Low middle.
Edmund stands in here. That one misses inside.
High middle.
That's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Cutter.
And the
Low
pitch.
inside.
Puts it on the ground to short. Win over to pick it up. 2 away. Miguel
Slider.
Rojas digs
Middle
in for the
inside.
Dodgers. Picks up a strike with the
Slider.
slider.
Low outside.
Goes back to the slider,
Four-seam
and it's
fastball.
0-2.
High inside.
Hit on the ground up the middle. Nice stop on the
Away.
throws from the seat of his pants. And this ball's going to wind up out of
Four-seam
play.
fastball. Low
Andy
outside.
Pajes steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Dodgers
Slider.
with a runner
Middle
aboard.
outside.
Fouls it off.
Slider. Low outside.
Not finished yet.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Strikeout number 8.
Away.
By 2. In the air to center. Pajes camping under it. Main character energy. Ketel Marte in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Swings and Marte squares one up. Gonna need a ladder. Gone. Home run. Steps in the box. Ready to swing it and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution.
Let's go, Cowboys.
Fly ball center field. Hernandez trying to
I'm
get to
Keegan
it.
Michael Key. And Ore
Making the grab,
invented
and
tater
there's
tots.
2 gone.
Anyone else is just an imitator.
The batter.
There's only
Number
one
6,
original.
Howard.
Designated hitter, Ryan.
Excuse me. Do I know you?
Howard.
Marty Mauser, Royal Suite. We're back in Florida today, and we're going to talk about MAGA influencer Craig Long. Who you see here, pictured with a sex trafficker and his son. He spends all day defending Donald Trump and his insane decisions every single day. And of course, defending him when it comes to sex trafficking and Epstein. But this comes to no surprise. He was recently arrested for, you'll never guess what, sex trafficking. He's supposed to be a MAGA influencer. Looks like MAGA influenced him. He was busted by the very dude he licked. Listen to how he introduces Sheriff Grady, and then we'll get into Sheriff Grady's speech. Absolutely roasting this guy.
Leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike.
Grady Judd is going to lay it out.
Fouled away.
Because here in the state of Florida, your actions will be met with consequences.
Got him.
Hello everyone, Sheriff Grady Judd here. I've been asked by media outlets and several people to comment on the event that occurred in Minneapolis yesterday.
Pulls it down
Let me
and
make
he
one
makes
thing
the
abundantly
catch.
clear.
2
Make
gone
it
now.
clear.
Here's
You
Kyle
have to be
Tucker.
accountable for your conduct. That's right.
Now that he's absolutely like
Won
deep
the
throat
count.
like Boo, I think that's enough there.
Low
Now we're gonna
outside.
listen to Sheriff Grady describe his arrest and hold nothing back for some reason. One thing I want to state in this is that the sheriff accidentally, mistakenly forgets to include the 100,000 when describing how many followers this guy has, and I know for any influencer, saying that you merely have a couple hundred followers is a huge insult, so you know that hurts him more than anything from this speech. But anyway,
Then there's Craig Long we arrested. He's 41. Some of you may recognize him.
Lefty kicks and
He's an
delivers.
influencer.
The heater
He
misses for a
also
ball.
owns Craig Long Fitness in Tampa. He was seeking the services of a prostitute.
Squares one up.
Did I tell you that he's
Gonna
married?
need a trampoline.
That
Good
he's got
fly baseball.
125
Scott Rowland
followers on
sends one out
Instagram.
for a home run. The leadoff man starts his
568
inning with a bang.
followers on TikTok.
Fun way to get it going.
Well, I'm going to give him
Mike
some
Napoli
content
steps
for
to the
social
box
media
following
today.
a rocket from the Award Series
He was a
start.
previous felon who straightened up. Really
The
what we
Democrats
want to see
up
him.
by 4.
Now he's an influencer. You know, he
Pinch
moves in
hitting.
big
Pinch
circles,
hitter, and the bat they're turning to at this stage of the game.
even with the president. This is a photograph of the president and his son not
Swung
long
on and
ago.
lifted to center. Pajes moves
Now,
under this
we'd
one.
like to see people who make mistakes early in life.
There's one down. Nick Castellanos in the box and showcasing boosted attributes
Likes the
as a
Cubs.
P4 card.
Heck, he liked them so much,
Popped up
he got
center
caught
field.
up in a steam and got to be rubbing up
And it gets
and
down.
real
And
close
they pick up
with the
their second
Cubs.
hit.
We asked what his attitude was. They said, oh, he had a great attitude.
Byron Buxton comes to
He
the plate.
appreciates law enforcement. Well, there you go. Got arrested in the human trafficking sting.
Swings, puts it on the ground to second,
Influence that
flips it underhand, one at second, throw to first.
did you see
Here's
how
the catcher,
little
Brandon
respect
Valenzuela.
he was genuinely meaner to you in
Throw to
that
first.
speech than
He's
I have
back.
been in this entire video? Your friend.
Here comes the pitch, and there goes the runner from first. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The old runner, he's going on the move again. Tag, save, stolen base. Democrats, 2 outs, runner at third. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw is in
The
time.
ballistic knife is
and it's
here.
a
We
2-3
accidentally
strike.
got 3 out of 6 of the challenges done, so
Now
we're gonna get
pitching.
the other 3 done.
Yo.
We're gonna check out and see how it is.
Let's
So
see
we're
how.
going to get a couple more kills, win
In
some
the box,
matches,
comes
get
up
kills
empty
with
with a
leads.
swing
Let's
there.
probably knock out all of
Gets
those.
back to it,
These
but
challenges
foul.
here in Endgame aren't bad either, but we'll probably just stick with multiplayer. I think we can get this done.
Swinging with
Bail
2
execute.
strikes.
Since the mosh pit is got skill based cranks, the
Strike
Mac
3,
was going to go.
a strong finish to the at-bat.
It's a good start.
Max Muncy
There you go.
shuffles into the box.
Four-seam
First pitch,
Only a couple more of those.
high inside.
I can.
in the air, headed to right center. Buxton glamping under it. Brings it in, and 2 away.
Four-seam fastball.
There you are. Hey, Kagan died again.
In the air, headed to right.
That's 1 weekly down.
Castellanos
2 more to go,
settling under
boys.
it, makes the grab,
The
and
Maddox is
that's
insane, though. This is what I should have been using.
welcome back.
Using
4
this.
runs separating these 2 teams at
Let's
the
see.
moment.
Look at this.
Mason Wynn
It's so
gets us going
easy.
in this frame.
$4 massage, bro.
Starting on the front foot.
Wait. They kind of spawns. I was thinking you can maybe have a drop it already. You just have unlimited firepower. You have unlimited
Lefty
power.
kicks and delivers.
Please don't strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row.
Right there. Okay.
Now a chance for Cattell
Multiplayer,
Marte.
that challenge is not that bad. But now we have to get 3 wins. We might have to check out some party games. There you go. Well, there's a dub. We only need
Ripped
2
on
more.
the
I'm
ground
pretty
to
sure.
second.
Wait, what's the other
Throw to
challenge?
Freeman
Kill
for the
5
out.
enemies affected by your.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're gonna run some
Edgardo
number
Henry,
chamber. Let's just
the
set
new
it. Oh,
pitcher
we're
here
gonna
in the
get
bottom
him.
half
Look
of
at
the
you.
Enriquez.
Does he know? Doesn't know. Oh, freaking misfired. We have to win.
Swings and lifts one to left.
You missed.
Hernandez bolting towards it, and that will drop foul. And the righty kicks and delivers. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's the base hit. Here's the
If I can
designated
top
hitter,
3, that's a
Ryan
win, yeah.
Howard.
Just camp it out. No, I'm in 4th. What the? Did they change the scoring? I ain't losing. I ain't losing.
losing at its head.
Fouls away, 101.
Hi, how are you? Bitch. This guy's a freak. What? Hey, that's
Runner
about
on first
things to
with
do
2
this.
away. On the ground, and it squirts through
What
the
about your
infield.
hands? What? Are your wrists okay? Are
And
your
the throw
gorgeous
holds
wrists
the runner at
okay there,
second.
lady?
Scott Brolin, freshly dealt to the plate.
BS kill. BS. Everything about one in the chamber is the worst.
On the ground to
1-3.
short.
That's second
Rojas
place score right there.
fields it
Did it
clean.
count?
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Don't go away.
I don't know if it did. It did.
Tommy
Leading off
Edman
Okay,
for Los
sweet.
things
Angeles,
off
the
and
second
down by
baseman,
4.
Tommy Edman.
Yeah, just
Oh, doesn't work out.
Middle inside.
Not gonna
Should
lie.
be ready.
Tough for my
Oh,
eyes
doesn't
to
work.
keep up with all these fastballs.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Oh, that just a fucking toy with me. Why wouldn't you just shoot me sooner? I'm camping. I'm gonna do the ultimate skill issue move. You ready?
Digging in for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Yes. Fence.
Sips a fastball, but off target.
This is how you win. Third fucking place. Walk it in.
Middle inside.
Woo! Get that done, boys.
Swings,
Wait.
ground
This
ball up the middle.
guy's a weirdo.
2 gone here.
The map update. The map update.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Look at that. That is actually so sick. I love that they did that
Fly
to
ball to
Toshin
center.
Lotion. I see you in this
Buxton
weekend
on
too,
the
I
move.
swear to God.
Hauls it in to end the inning.
I hate myself. I'm deleting the game.
Miguel Vargas leads things off in the bottom of the 8th.
You are so just push. You push. Why do I look so sweaty? My character. Look how. What is up with her face? That's some good skincare, bitch. I don't care what just happened because guess what? Our weeklies are done. We have the Blizzard knife. Look at that. It is unlocked. And like you guys were saying, it's in the melee slot. So there's no need to use any of these other ones. That's great. Get a little look-see poo. Check it out.
Swings and makes good contact.
You can't
It's a
switch to your
leadoff
melees in the
single.
firing range
They get
still.
a base runner here in the 8th.
I don't really know what to run with the Blisk knife. Probably camo. I don't know, probably lightweight. Probably scavenger. Do scavenging more shots. Probably tracker. No, I'm gonna go bankroll actually. Fuck that. I'll go bankroll, get enforcer, and then we can run ninja. I have extra score, and when I'm getting my melee kills, I'll start regenning. Now we can actually check this thing out. Let's see it. Look, all the knives just dropped in, and we have the Blisk knife. Here's the inspect for it.
Nick Castellanos
Oh,
in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
This is the one that we shoot with. Fancy inspection. Oh, you don't even need to really look at the climate. That's kind of a
Nobody
bummer.
out. On the ground to the pitcher. Throw to second. They get 1. To first. In
The
time.
shots.
Double play.
Hey, you know what's really bad about the Blisk knife?
Byron
The sprintifier.
Buxton throws to the plate. Hitless so far.
Actually, like,
Law of
freaking
averages
really
says
awful.
you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. The pitch to Bucks.
I'm on. Listen, that quantity will actually look
Hit hard,
insane.
and that gets through.
I think going melee only is going to be a lot of fun. Now that we have the balsamic knife, I would love to get some kind of insane streak with this thing.
Now pitching for the
Brandon
Dodgers,
Valenzuela
at
at
number
the plate.
48,
Takes the new arm
Brusdar
with a runner
Get
on first.
pointed at there. They're over there.
Runner
We
on the
must
go.
go
Down
now.
low, it kicks away. Buxton moves up 90 feet. Democrats. Runner is second, 2 down.
Ooh, I'm bad with it, but it's fun. Being able to choose at any given moment. Do I
Runner
want to
goes again.
shoot? Do I want to stab? Do I want to throw an axe? Like, very fun, but kind of confusing play style. You got to really lock it in.
The pitch.
I'm the best
Hit on
one
the
team
ground
using
to
the
second.
fucking Blisk knife, bro.
Handles it. Easy out, and that ends it.
Oh, wait, that missed.
Back
Where are you
now,
going?
and
Where are you
we've reached the final frame.
Where you going, Keegan?
Looking to wrap things up. You're sitting on a lead and close to claiming a victory here in DD. Hey, you play to win the game.
We fell off the map.
Goes back to the splitter.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike 3, and only 2 outs to go.
Come on.
Freeman's due up. Late with the swing.
Let's go, boys. Oh, yes. Hey, Kagan, I mean, you died,
Popped up,
but you
left
recognize a
field.
quadri when you see one.
O'Hearn moves under it. Brings it in.
It's the
Now
mouth for
to
him,
away.
telling you. It kind of makes the story even more
Final
hilarious in
out
a way.
here at Shea Stadium.
Ooh, very good with the shots.
Tucker in the box.
Oh!
Takes a look at a cold strike.
Which got 4 in a row.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Just getting the clean quad feed. I'm so happy about that.